I got an exciting heads up that I want to let you know about, which I'll be telling you all about in just a moment. How's it going? So all that footage that you just saw of me surfing was from yesterday afternoon, and that session brought back this cool, funny memory that I'll share with you guys. And the reason I brought it back is while I was out surfing, I'm slightly out of breath because I just came up a massive hill and it's super early, but that's beside the point. I ran into Gibson and Soul while they were also out surfing, catching some fun ones, and we started telling jokes to each other. But the reason we started telling jokes to each other is because, so a few years back, there was this, like a few weeks where myself and two friends, Gibson and Titus, the three of us happened to be on vacation all at the same time. So when we were out surfing, we'd say hi to each other and stuff and catch waves, but somehow we ended up telling each other all these funny jokes. One sec, my face is a little bright. Just fix that. We would tell each other all these jokes that we knew. So what that turned into is that every day after we would surf, when we would go home, we would search everywhere on the internet, if there was books or whatever, ask people about funny jokes that we could memorize to share with each other the next day when we were out surfing. And the funny part is the jokes weren't necessarily the funniest jokes that one could find. It was just how, like, sometimes someone couldn't figure out like what is funny about it, or like this or that, and it just, like, the whole thing, you know, sometimes when you're having a good time, stuff that isn't funny can become funny. I have some exciting news to share with you, so here's what it is. Now, most of you have probably heard of the Young Vlogger Roundtable, but just in case you're new and haven't heard of the YVR, we're basically a small group of creators who want to help out others who are looking to learn more about filming, editing, and being a creator, YouTuber, and all the aspects of that. So far, we've done 3 different live streams, all hosted on different YouTube channels. So each one has had 4 people in it, and we've done them every so often. And the 4th stream is coming up. It's going to be tomorrow, which, in case you're watching this a little late after it went up, that is the 17th of March, Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Costa Rica time. I had to add this clip because I got a little confused with my time zones, but don't worry, it's all good. The 4 people who are going to be in this stream is myself, Atua Moy, Luther, or known as the Young Filmmaker, Orion, and Coco. Now the stream is going to be hosted on Coco's YouTube channel. If you click right there, the little card, then you'll be able to go straight to his YouTube channel. And of course, I'll leave a link to a website where you can compare different time zones and see what time that would be in your time zone. So make sure you get the time zone right. Lots of time zones around the world. It's going to be very fun. Tomorrow, if you're watching this about a day after it went up, the stream could potentially be going on as you're watching this. So head over to his channel quickly and see if it's already live. Today's shout out for someone who left a comment on my last video goes out to Kid Prepper. Hey dude, what's up? And what he said in his comment was that I'm one of his biggest inspirations and that he loves my videos. So thank you very much. But what's really cool is that those of you who have followed me from the very beginning or have seen some of my very first videos, you'll know that I originally started out with the YouTube name Kid Prepper. But then, over time, I evolved into changing my name into a Tuamoy, which was my actual name. Now, I could see some people being like, why are you using the same name as I used to use? But now, if I was still considered myself Kid Prepper, then it would be a little strange because we'd have the exact same YouTube name. But because I no longer use that name, and I haven't used it for a while, I think that is really awesome, and I take that like the biggest compliment one could get, that someone liked your videos so much they wanted to use the same name that you once used. That's amazing. That's awesome. So thank you very much. And in one of his videos, he recently said he may be changing his YouTube name to Cody's Adventures. I believe he said that, or something else. But dude, if you want to keep Kid Prepper, go ahead. Don't feel like you need to change it just because maybe that's the name that I used to use. It's actually pretty cool to see someone else using the name, and it's like the Kid Prepper continues on. So right on. Today's positive quote was sent in from Luther. He's also going to be at the live stream, the YVR stream, which is tomorrow on Coco's YouTube channel. And his quote is that after climbing a great hill, one only finds there are more hills to climb. And there's two ways of looking at this quote. The first way, of course, great example. This morning I climbed up onto this hill. This is where I'm at right now, up in the mountains. And you'd think after climbing this, I would feel like I have less mountains to climb. But actually I feel like I have more, because as I look around, I can see roads and little trails and little spots that I want to get to that I don't have enough time to get to today, but they're spots that I will go to in the future. Be ready to join the stream when we go live. I think the most that one could gain from these, or the best way to gain stuff, is of course we're going to talk about topics and things, but if you have like specific questions that you want to ask, if you join the stream and you ask them, if it's like a good question and we feel we have a lot to share about that, then we can answer your specific questions. Remember to keep always doing awesome stuff, and I will see you guys at the stream. Bang!